Aliesha, or you can call me Lai. How are y'all today? I am back for another video. Yes, today we are doing things I gave up to become the woman of my dreams. Yes. And if you like this video, go ahead and subscribe and like this video. And yeah, let's get started. The first thing that I want to talk about that I had to give up to become the woman of my dreams is pouring into others more than I pour into myself. Girl, this has been a game changer for me. The moment that I started to focus on myself, love on myself, pour back into myself rather than pouring into everybody else around me, I gained I gained so many things. I gained peace. I gained love for myself. I gained more money. I'm not even gonna lie. Just by like focusing on myself and not like going anywhere and just chilling at home, I've gained more money. I've gained more clarity. I just gained so much for myself based on just putting myself first and pouring into myself more than I pour into other people. So when I nipped that in the butt, I literally really felt like I became my dream woman because I started to give back to myself. I started to give myself flowers. I started to invest in myself, invest in my career, invest in my looks, invest in all of these other things that kind of yielded me a return, and I have been so happy ever since. Life has been peaceful ever since, girl. Very, very peaceful. Okay, next thing that I had to give up when becoming my dream woman is stop listening to other people and what they wanted for my life and to focus on what I wanted for my life. Game changer. Game changer. When I was in my early 20s, everybody loved to put their 2 cents into my life. I swear, it was like crazy, especially when I was like picking a major for school or like just going out to do something, or honestly deciding what kind of career I wanted or whatever. Somebody always had something to say, or just in general certain things that I wanted to do, like hobbies or things that I wanted to go after. And oh my goodness, so when people are in your ear all the time, it becomes very stressful because your thoughts can get very, very clouded, especially when you haven't learned yourself. So the moment that I learned myself, I understood myself, I got to know myself, and I started to realize the things that I wanted mattered, I went after them and I stopped listening to everybody else around me. And the thing is, what helped me, if you have trouble with this too, is to realize that a lot of people don't even know what they want to do for their own lives. So they try to tell you what you should do based on their projections or based on their view on the world or whatever. And a lot of people don't even know what they want to do. And a lot of this advice is very unsolicited. And that's not to say that some people don't have your best interest, because there are people out there that do have your best interest and do try to like guide you, and you just have to like take things with a grain of salt, and you have to decipher if this is somebody you should listen to, or if this is somebody that doesn't have your best interest in mind or doesn't understand you and your life or whatever. You have to decide that, okay? So I'm not telling you to just like disregard everybody's opinion, but most of the time, baby, go with what you want, okay? And this doesn't even have to do with just people in your life, but social media. The moment I stopped looking at what was trending, what other people were doing with their lives, I realized like, girl, like I don't have to live my life this way. And when you are living for everybody else, babe, where are you? You know, who are you? When you are living for everybody else, who are you? It's really hard to see yourself when you're living for everybody else. So live for yourself. Do things that you want to do and stop listening to social media and everybody else around you. Another thing I want to talk about, since we are on the subject of social media, is I gave up social media. And now hear me out, because I am on YouTube, okay? But when I say that I gave up social media, I gave up scrolling all throughout the day. Like I used to scroll for hours, just scrolling, just scrolling on Facebook, scrolling on Instagram. I stopped scrolling and I started to, I still have Instagram, I still have all of these social media apps. I have TikTok too, but I don't be on TikTok like that. yeah. But even though I still have these apps, what I do with these apps is, if I know I have something to do that day, or like say I have something to do tomorrow, I will literally delete these apps off my phone until I'm done with that task. Or when I start my day, I do not have these apps on my phone, because these apps can really make you, it can make you lose time. It can make you lose time. And when you are mindlessly scrolling on social media, you have no time for yourself, because you are pouring into everybody else, and you're pouring into this social media app, because literally like you're just grasping what everybody else has like to give on social media, what everybody else is posting on social media. You're grasping everybody's opinions, you're grasping everybody's ideas, or whatever. You're just grasping everybody else's sense of self. And it's like, and when you are grasping everybody else, it's really hard to see yourself when everybody else is in mind. I'm not gonna lie, like you may think, oh no, I'm okay, I'm good, you know, like social media doesn't bother me. But trust me, getting off of social media for most of the day has been the best thing that's ever happened to me. So like I said, I literally will just delete these apps off my phone, and then I will literally, like when I have the time, I'll put the apps back on my phone, and I will scroll for like max 30 minutes, and then I'm off of it for the rest of the day. And it has been a game changer for me. So no, I haven't totally quit social media, but I do not be on it as much as I used to, and it has been a game changer. The next thing I gave up to become the woman of my dreams is negative self-talk. Oh, let's talk about it, okay? Negative self-talk will ruin you, okay? If you speak down to yourself negative, if you don't believe in yourself, if you are mean to yourself, you are going to get nowhere, because your mind is going to control all of your actions and everything that you do. And to be honest, like I didn't stop negative self-talking with myself until like maybe like 2 years ago, when I started therapy. When I started therapy, my therapist made me realize how much I was just speaking down on myself, and I had no idea. And it's so crazy, because prior to that, I had started my self-love journey like 4 years ago, and for the last 2 years I was wondering why I could not get to where I wanted to be, and what was keeping me stagnant and stuck and in this state of mind of not loving who I am. And then I realized when we talked, we went to therapy, that I had a whole bunch of negative self-talk, and I never realized it. But how I did this is I paid attention to like my day-to-day basis, and I paid attention to my thoughts on my day-to-day basis, and I would write down every single thought. And I realized, like, oh my god, I speak to myself like trash. Like trash, oh my goodness. And since then, since 2 years ago, I do not speak to myself bad. And you know, sometimes your mind does go there. Your mind does go there sometimes still, because you know, it's your mind. But when I do find myself speaking bad to myself, I catch it and I turn it into a positive thought, and I'd be like, oh, where's this coming from? And I will reflect on that thought, and it has been such a game changer for me. It's made me go after things that I never thought I could go after, because your thoughts create your actions. And when you are feeling negative, when you don't like yourself, you're not gonna get anything done. You're not gonna go after your dreams. You're not gonna do anything. You're not gonna be confident in yourself. You're not gonna love yourself, because you don't like you're talking to yourself crazy. And that is not love. That is not love. Talking to myself in a positive way created the love that I have for myself. It made me my dream woman. And I look at myself now and I'm like, oh my goodness, I love who I am because of the fact that I nipped negative self-talk. Nip it in the bud. Nip it in the bud. The next thing I gave up to become my dream woman is the victim mentality. And I started to like blame everybody and be like, okay, well, this is why I'm not this, or this is why I'm not that. And I slipped into a lot of that. And it wasn't until I realized that nobody else was coming to save me, I didn't have to stay in the state of mind of just feeling sorry for myself, that I was the creator of my own reality and that I could make anything happen for myself. And when I realized that, oh baby, life changed for me. I really became my dream woman, because it was like, it's just like the switch just came off and I was like, you know what? I don't have to stay in this state of negativity. I don't have to stay in a state of mind of playing victim my whole life. Like, I literally do not have to be a victim. No, none of us have to be a victim. Like, if you, like, girl, no, we don't have to be. And you are the creator of your life. And at this moment in time, you have to decide what you want for your life and go after it and get it. Or what you didn't receive, and reparent yourself, or give it back to yourself, or whatever happened, give it back to yourself. Another one I want to talk about that I gave up is begging other people to love me the way I want to be loved. And I guess this kind of goes into like victim mentality, but what I mean by this is that if you state your standard once and a person does not want to abide by your standards, walk away. Walk away. And I have adopted that principle, and since then I have become my dream woman, because if you tell somebody, hey, this is my standard, you are crossing my boundary, and they don't care, they don't respect you, they don't see you as a priority in their life. And I realized that I realized that you don't have to beg people to treat you how you want to be treated. Like, yes, you do teach people how to treat you, and you should state your standards, especially when they are crossed. But if people do not want to abide by your standards, you can go out and find somebody else that will do it. Okay, there are too many people out here to be sitting around being like, oh, my friends are not treating me this way, or this guy is not treating me this way. No. No. I did a video on how to walk away from things that aren't serving you, so if you want to watch that video, go ahead. But yeah, just no. The people that are for you are going to abide by your standards. Remember that. The people that are for you are going to abide by your standards. They are going to want to be around you, so they are going to listen to your standards, and they're going to understand you, and they are going to be that person for you, and vice versa. You should also, if you have somebody in your life that you love, if they have standards for themselves, abide by those standards, because respect them. The people in your life deserve to be respected as you deserve to be respected too. The next thing that I stopped doing to become my dream woman is waiting on everybody else. Oh my goodness. I used to be somebody who used to wait on everybody else to decide whether I wanted to do something, or just wait on other people to like do something fun. I used to think that, oh my god, I need this person to go here, or I need this to do that, or I need to wait on this person to do this. And it's like, no, you don't. You can do it with yourself. You can do it with yourself. You can go get it yourself. Like, I don't know why we wait on other people to have fun, to live our life, to do things. And like, a lot of people don't even want to do what you're doing. So like, are you gonna wait around for somebody to want to do the things that you want to do, or are you gonna go out, do it by yourself, and have fun by yourself? You are your own person. You are your own best friend. You should be your own best friend. You should have your own relationship with yourself. So why is it weird to go out and do the things that you want to do by yourself? And sometimes there are people that do want to do what you're doing or whatever, but sometimes it's like, I like to go out by myself. I like to go out to eat by myself. I like to do things by myself for that like peace of mind. It's just peaceful to be able to have this relationship with yourself where you can be like, yeah, I'm going out with myself. I'm gonna do things by myself. I'm gonna go take this class by myself, this art class by myself, or whatever you're trying to do by yourself. I'm gonna go solo travel by myself. It is okay. Yes, it's cool to do it with other people too. I'm not gonna deny the fact. But it also is really great to have your own relationship with yourself. Game changer. Game changer. And the last thing that I stopped doing to become my dream woman is gossiping. Oh my goodness. I used to be, oh my god, it's like so weird to admit because I'm not this person anymore. All of these things, I'm not this person anymore. But like, I think when you're like in high school or like even just your early 20s or college years, you just, as a woman, well, let me not say woman, as a girl, you gossip. We just gossip. I don't know why. It's just, it's like it's in our DNA or something, but it's really not. It's really not. And I used to be a huge gossiper until about, maybe when I turned like 21. I'm 25 now, but like maybe when I turned like 21, I was like 21 or 22. I was just like, I would gossip and then I'd be like, oh my god, why do I feel bad? Like, it's like something clicked in my mind and I was like, why am I talking about people? Like, why am I gossiping? Like, do I have nothing to do? Generally, when I started to like invest in myself, focus on me, I found that I had no reason to gossip about people, or like I definitely had to nip that in the bud, because you wouldn't want people to talk about you. So yeah, that was very, very transparent for me to admit, but I'm not that person no more. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys found it helpful on ways to become your own dream woman. Let me know if you had to give up anything in your life to become your dream woman, because I love watching these kind of videos and it makes me realize like certain things I may have to give up to even become my dream woman even more. Oh, like, ooh, I love that for us. We're all becoming our dream woman over here, okay? If you guys want to see more self-love, self-care, self-improvement content, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and watch this video right here, and you guys have a lovely day. Bye.